There's a chance that some of this might be overdubbed. Today, the board that I am going to be building, and that I'm very excited to be building, is right here. This is the Maker Scarlet TKL. Oh wow, that is a really pretty red. Jeez, that is really pretty. Whoa. That is really pretty. Much prettier than any of the pictures. So this board, as a kit in this color, is $169 currently. PCB does have flex cuts, and it is hot swap. Okay, PCB is recognized. That's a good start. I don't see any RGB. That's an even better start. So I'll test the PCB, and my cats came and ran all over the place. So if you see one right around here at some point, then that's just what that is. I've got some Duroc V2 stabilizers here. So I'm gonna be lubing these stabilizers. One of my cats has a really bushy tail that's just hanging over my microphone. I should have prepped these stabilizers ahead of time, and I didn't. So go me, I guess. If you swear, I swear to God, prepping stabs isn't that bad, especially when they're already clipped or when they don't have to be clipped in the first place, like these. I think that's the thing that I kind of dislike the most, is when I have to clip stabilizers. Oh. That was the sound of Lucy once again climbing on top of my computer. Anyway, this desk mat that I'm using is pretty cool. It's not a desk mat, it's a card mat actually. Or a play mat. Although if you look up, here's the thing, right? I've always called them play mats because it's where you play cards. But if you like go onto Amazon and if you look up play mat, you get all those like kid safe plasticky rubber pads that are meant to prevent kids from like slamming their heads, like the soft spot of their heads, into like any hard surface that they come into contact with. Because like, you know that like an infant, like they're just looking for the quickest way out. They don't have a stake in anything. When they're, you know, an infant, they have like whether or not something good or bad happens to them, they're kind of untethered. No one's depending on them. Everyone's doting on them. You know, they don't have responsibilities. You know that they're just taking advantage of that whenever they like slam their heads into a doorknob. Anyway, back to what I was saying about card mats. I never played Yu-Gi-Oh! Growing up, but there's a part of me that wanted to. I like kind of played the Pokemon TCG in the sense that like, it wasn't like we made up rules or anything, but I'm sure that I say neither, there's more than just two people. Hi! I'm sure that none of us really knew what we were doing. Meow. Do not eat the O-ring, I swear to God. Okay, so I have now prepped all of the stabilizers. I remember the last time that I did screw in stabilizers though, it really was like one of my least favorite things to do in the world. I don't know why, I really sucked at it. For everyone, stabilizers is probably their least favorite part about this hobby. I don't know anyone who's like, dude, you know what my favorite part of keyboards are? It's the stabilizers, dude. So the clearances that they're talking about is the bottom here nearly exactly touches the top of this one. I absolutely hate it when keycaps are like sold in these plastic bags that are like by row. It's such a burden to get them out, and it's not good for storing them. Oh, my desk looks like a mess whenever I work on a keyboard. I'm so happy that the camera only picks up so much of it. M2 3mm screws. Do I have to look up what M2 3mm screws are? Because I don't know what they look like. Okay. They're small. They look like this, apparently. Well, there's a shit ton of screws. It looks like this might be what we're looking for. Or is it this, bro? I don't know what 3mm is. It's too big for me. Yeah, so the question is, do I do an O-ring mount or do I do a top mount? I don't know. I'm so happy I have the option though. Man, talk about pretty. It's getting hot in here? Is it just me? And here it is, all put together. Oh man, I think it looks so pretty. It looks so pretty. It looks stellar. Wow. Yeah, no, it looks fantastic. The top mount is definitely more pingy and hard than what I'm used to, which is gasket mounts, but there is some flex to the PCB because it has some flex cuts in it. Yeah, I guess let's take a listen to it.